What's going on, guys? So here I have 3 amplifiers in front of me, and we're going to be talking about the noise that people are getting with their amplifiers. So here recently we had an uptick in people complaining about noise coming from their amplifiers, also known as white noise or buzzing. I will be using a DeWalt 5 amp hour 20 volt max battery, non-LVC, fused, connected to a DC plug for each of these, so they'll all be running off the same. I'm also going to have all the settings maxed all the way out. We're not going to do like a normal music test. We're going to turn them on. We're going to see if they buzz. I will be connected to an iPhone 12 Pro Max, and we're using a brand new Polk Marine speaker. So the people that are having issues or complaining, as soon as the speaker turns on, they're having a bad buzzing sound. So the best way is to eliminate your components to see what it is, and most of these people have came back and said, it's my amp. I'm like, all right, where'd you get your amp? 3 of the people said AliExpress, sent me the link, it was like $7. I'm like, there's your problem, it's a knockoff, it's a clone. Cheap components, cheap results. There is 2 sellers on Amazon that I like. I will link those in my bio and in the comment section of this video on Facebook. If you're not in the Facebook group and you're watching this on YouTube or in TikTok, head over to Built My Bot Boombox's Facebook group to learn more. Here we have the traditional ZK1002T from Woozy Audio, no antenna base. Here is the Django 1002T with antenna base, no antenna hooked up. And here's the ZK1602T amplifier, built-in fan. So, like I said, we're going to hook it up. We're going to have a music player in the background, and we'll see if we get any noise. All of these are connected to the, well, actually, this one's right channel, left channel, and right channel. I'm not summed on any of these because technically, according to the manufacturer for all of these, summing is not recommended. This one, I do not know if it can or not. I haven't tried that yet. This one can, but you will sacrifice some sound quality and might gain some buzzing. And this one is notorious for being able to do it with little to no issues. So there you have it. So let's get started. We'll do the traditional Woozy amp first. All right. Here we go. We're going to hook up the negative. We're going to hook up the positive. Plug some power in. Make a sparky spark. Blue light's flashing. We have no buzzing right now. So let's go ahead and hook up the Bluetooth. All right, Bluetooth is connected. Nothing. Let's go ahead and open the music player. So we'll go to Spotify. That's what I use. I don't hear anything. So let's see. All right, let's turn the volume up on the phone. Volume's all the way up on the phone. Still no buzzing. Now this speaker is not going to like this, I'll tell you that now. The bass was way too high, so I'm going to turn the bass down. Okay, so that one sounds fantastic, no issues. All right, we'll take this one out of the equation. Sounds great, no buzzing, no humming, no issues whatsoever. I suspect this one might have a little bit, but it should be able to be tuned out. But I could be wrong. All right, so it's hooked up. Let's go ahead and connect via Bluetooth to it. Like I said, this one is the Django. As you can hear, we're hooked up. Volume all the way up. Open Spotify. Everything is maxed out. No buzzing. Speaker sounds terrible. Let's turn the bass down.
I see 2 Maybachs, I'ma park it in the middle.
No buzzing. Now, all of these are reputable companies that these were bought through. So, no issues whatsoever. And we're using the DeWalt, which is what 2 of the people said they had issues with. All right, again, we're maxed all the way out. Let me plug power in. Now, this one can take up to 36 volts.
Bluetooth mode.
No hissing, nothing. We even put the speaker on the amp. I still hear nothing. Nothing on the battery. Let's go over here. Let me turn the bass down because this one is more powerful. Turn all the way up. Turned off. No issues. Nothing. The fan is running on this one. So guys, I'm not really sure what's going on with some of y'all's builds. Maybe you have too much sound deadener. Maybe you're using a clone amplifier or a knockoff. It could be your battery. Try a different battery. Try a different speaker. I've seen speakers. I've seen Polks. I've seen kickers come in factory. Bad tweeters. It could be a number of things, guys. Make sure you have a good connection. Make sure you have a fuse in your build unless you have a built-in BMS system with it. Also, best way to test this if you have this issue is to eliminate low voltage cutoff and switch. If you bought a cheap switch or a cheap LVC, you could be getting issues that way. So hopefully this helps some of y'all out. I'm not really sure what's going on with some of these builds. I've heard the noise in builds before, but not on the level that y'all are saying. Y'all are saying it's unbearably loud and bad. Also, generally speaking, 3/4 treble is max that I would go. I would prefer half treble if I could get away with it. So anywhere between 1/2 and 3/4 for treble. Bass is half, and then volume. These are all the way turned up, but I wouldn't go past 80 or 90% depending on the amplifier you have. That's just a good starter point, and then you can fine tune it from there. Also, like I said, I'm using Spotify. I'm using stock EQ settings. So, depending on what phone you have, the phone could be the issue. I know some people are using Androids and had issues with other Bluetooth receivers for 12 volt before, but I don't know.